were talking to me about how when they bring them in, they bring them into Taiwan and help me out with some of the product. And it was a great experience for me.
They absolutely love them. That would be our turbo line. Now, Grand Hall does also sell gas valves to majority of the United States. So pretty much majority of propane tanks that are used in the US use the best valve that's known in the industry, which is by Grand Hall.
Barbecuing holds deep cultural significance in American life. From lively family gatherings to fostering neighborhood connections, it symbolizes the spirit of sharing, celebration, and freedom. Barbecues have become a bridge that brings communities together, drawing people closer and strengthening bonds. The sizzle of the grill mingles with laughter as the rising smoke elevates the bonds between those gathered. In moments like these, everyone sets aside the busyness of daily life, fully immersing themselves in the dual satisfaction of good food and cherished friendships.
Barbecues Galore is America's largest specialty retailer of barbecue grills. We were established in 1980. We have 17 stores in 4 states. We sell everything from rubs and sauces to charcoal to somebody who wants to do an outdoor kitchen. Our associates in the stores are experts in everything to do with backyard entertaining.
As the late chef Paul Prudhomme said, "You don't need a silver fork to eat good barbecue." This quote perfectly encapsulates the simplicity and flavor of barbecue. No fancy adornments are needed. All it takes is friends, family, and a grill to create the most wonderful moments.
Turbo came out again in the 80s by Grand Hall, set the industry standard on the certain dimensions, set standards as far as quality goes, and for our stores, for our associates, and for our customers, it's been #1 seller for 30 plus years. They absolutely love them. That would be our turbo line. And they make a very excellent grill, and they're very competitive as far as their pricing goes. They're getting a very, very, very good grill at a fraction of the price of their nearest competitor.
I looked around and talked to some sales associates out there, and one of the things that I saw was the ceramic cooking surface. I was concerned about even heat distribution, so one of the things that I wanted to make sure is I had the same temperature from front to back when I was cooking. So I could cook a lot of things. I didn't want to just cook steaks and chicken and hamburgers. I wanted to be able to cook the whole meal. So when I was comparing the products out there, the one thing that Turbo stood out, it was a perfect price point. The value of the product when you were looking at some of the ceramic cooking systems out there and having a radiant cooking system at that price point, the value of the grills kind of stood out to me. They have a great warranty that goes with it. You know, Barbecues Galore did a great job of talking me into that barbecue and that product. And after today, I can't say I could have been happier. I mean, it was a fantastic experience. When I was at the store today, they were letting me know, and they were talking to me about how when they bring them in, they bring them into Taiwan and help me out with some of the product. And it was a great experience for me. For me, I just wanted somebody that stood behind their product. They secured their warranties. And they ensured that I was going to be cooking on a product for a long period of time. So for me, I was very comfortable in that product. Again, the value of that product for the price that I paid, fantastic experience, and that's what I'm looking for.
The Turbo Series grills inject convenience and superior performance into the outdoor cooking experience, becoming an essential tool for family gatherings and friends' parties. This outstanding helper comes from none other than the renowned company, Grand Hall.
Grand Hall has been in business for well over 40 years in the US. They started with the innovation of having a ceramic flame tamer, what we call a flame tamer, that goes above the burner. So Grand Hall came out with that back in the 80s to have the flame tamer retain the heat protect the burner at the same time, and distribute heat evenly across the whole grill. That was new, that was innovative back then, and a lot of the premium manufacturers now that are made in the US follow that same technology. Now, Grand Hall does also sell gas valves to majority of the United States. So pretty much majority of propane tanks that are used in the US use the best valve that's known in the industry, which is by Grand Hall.
Grand Hall started in 1976. Originally, of all things, was actually an art dealer. My father started the business to sell imitation art. And a customer from Australia walked into his life, and they started talking about sourcing a gas regulator in Taiwan. My dad was tasked with the project, and he looked up and down, from Taipei to Kaohsiung, and couldn't find a producer for a gas regulator back in the late 70s. So that's how he decided to go into the gas business himself.
Grand Hall's founder and chairman, Wenchao Home, believes that unlike works of art, industrial products offer the advantages of easier quality control, standardization, mass production, and a demand less influenced by subjective preferences, enabling stable growth. Guided by the principle of not competing with customers, he began with gas components and expanded the technology to create outdoor grills. As a passionate barbecue enthusiast, he has earned the title Mr. Barbecue from many.
It takes time for people to get to know you. And that was our biggest challenge back in the 80s and 90s. And to come up and even do it through our own brand, it takes a lot of time, resource, and patience to get people to know you and trust you. So that was our biggest challenge. In the early 90s to mid 90s, we tried to be different. Only by standing out, you can get people to notice you. So we produced a full line of stainless steel, professional grade, commercial cooking type of barbecue grill at a very competitive price in the US market. We had our own brand on it, and people noticed.
With precise manufacturing techniques and competitive pricing, Grand Hall began producing specialized grills for many well-known retailers. Seeking to break new ground and establish its own brand influence, Grand Hall successfully solidified its position as a global leader in the outdoor grill market by acquiring Barbecues Galore in 2009. The rich retail experience and market resources of Barbecues Galore, combined with Grand Hall's technical expertise, created a powerful synergy for both companies.
Take, for example, our patented cross-tray burner system used in this grill. When we're showcasing our products at an international exhibition, a designer from Porsche Design Studio approached our booth and said, "I think your grill is the most beautiful product in the entire exhibition." He then asked if we would be interested in collaborating to design a new one. Our project with Porsche took a little over 2 years to complete. And in 2008, it made a big splash at the Cologne exhibition in Germany. The standout feature of this grill is that it was designed using concepts from automotive design.
Whether through innovative research and development or the creation of patented technologies, Grand Hall has advanced by leveraging both internal efforts and external resources. Embracing a philosophy of strength through collaboration, the company has engaged in numerous international partnerships and cross-disciplinary design integrations, steadily enhancing its internal capabilities to become an industry benchmark.
For Grand Hall and Turbo's future, we believe in making barbecue more accessible and easier, but at the same time also more clean. And we've introduced our Turbo E. It's a plug-and-play grill. Just plug in and it preheats automatically, as well as with an integrated meat probe, auto resting. It makes barbecue so much easier and no need to mess with just plug and grill.
No beef will be complete, no matter what you're doing, without your nice greens. So let's go. I'm here at the grill and I want to do some grilled vegetables. But one of the things I love is seafood. So I'm going to turn the cheap meat and the expensive meat along with a Venetian sauce. It cooked my steaks perfectly, the same way I would do on any type of grill that I would have. Whether it be charcoal, whether it be pellets, whether it be anything, this is my solution to a perfect grill.
Even in a digital future and with the development of new electric products like the Turbo E, Grand Hall remains focused on user interaction and experience. While the convenience of their grills continues to evolve, the joy of barbecuing remains as vibrant as ever.
Well, I love getting together with the family as we got to see, got to cook out, we got to cook a little bit of everything. Some of the barbecues that are out there, you get to cook everything. All the vegetables, all the meats. We had a great time tonight cooking everything out, so that's why I love barbecue. No mess inside, got to have some fun outside.
Barbecue isn't just a cooking method, it's a cultural icon, embodying a spirit of freedom, simplicity, and joy. It's a chance for people to gather, share food, and laughter. As Anthony Bourdain once said, barbecue may not be the road to world peace, but it's a start. So here's to barbecue and a hopeful prayer for world peace.